Alright everybody, it's BrickBuilder here. Welcome back to Eternal Islands, my very own faction server. The IP will be down below. And today I'm going to be showing you guys some pretty cool tips and tricks on the server. For anybody who doesn't know, we got this thing called MC Top right here. I'm currently number 5. I'm definitely not the highest, but I'm not doing too bad right now. Number 5 is pretty good out of everybody, you know. And now if you look at my MC stats, you will see that my repair level is pretty high. Now I want to show you guys how to do that. And to do it, you're not going to need too many resources. You're going to need 2 chests, a block of iron, some cactus, some sand, and then you don't really need the diamond ore. The diamond ore is just super useful. So what we're going to do is first we're going to take off your armor. And you got to find a spot in your base right here, which we're going to build it right here. Just since this is a good spot for it. Boom. And then what we're going to do is throw the sand right there. You throw the cactus right there. And then you need to get a space in between like that. Yes. And then what we do is we're going to throw a chest right here. Now, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to craft. Do we have any wood / crafting tables in here? I don't think we do, so I'll probably just go to /shop, buy up a bit of wood, you know, let's just quickly buy up a piece right there, you know, $20. Not too bad considering that I am actually number 1 on the battle top, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, I have not been outgunned yet by Mr. Ninja, but it might happen very soon. So then what you're going to want to do is you need to mine up some of your diamonds here. Now the reason why I'm getting multiple diamonds is I do have the Fortune at 3 enchant on here. If you guys don't have that, I would highly suggest it. It's super useful, you know. Just do your regular Minecraft enchanting. Now, you're going to need to get 24 diamonds, but of course you're going to want more than that. Now this can also be done with iron armor, and as a matter of fact has to start with iron armor before you can move on to diamond. But diamond gives you more levels when you get there, but first you need to have enough levels to even be able to do what we're going to show you here in repair. So essentially, what's going to happen here, as soon as I'm done, you know, mining up a bit more diamonds, since we're definitely going to need these, is now what you need to do is you want to make sure you have gapples first of all, because it's good to go south real fast. But you're going to put on that diamond armor, and you're going to walk into this cactus. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take one piece of gear off and repair it by clicking on that. Now to do this most effectively, I would highly suggest doing something where your inventory gets covered up, and then doing something with your hotkeys where you can do something like this. Because this is super practical and can get you tons of levels very quickly. But you just got to be careful about your health, because if your health declines too much, you'll die and you'll lose faction levels, which you definitely don't want to happen. But as you see, my level is already increasing, and it's increasing quite a bit. Oh my gosh. I almost just lost my diamond prot 4, which would have been absolutely terrible. But let's keep repairing this up. Boom. You know, we're already at 190. So we just keep on going. It doesn't really take too much time to actually do this, although it does cost a diamond every single time. You know, it's not that bad. I think it's worth it in the long run. Because, I mean, look at this. I'll take these right here, and if I was to fortune all of these up, you know how many diamonds I'm going to get out of these? A lot. And also, you can buy diamonds too. So if you have some really good other way of making money, you can just buy diamond ore and stuff right out of the shop, and boom. That's how you can do it. Boom. Which if you guys have checked out before, I did show you guys the best way to make money on the server, so you guys should totally check that video out if you haven't already done so. And what we're going to do is that, but now we got to cover up that spot right there, just so now we can literally shift pieces off, which is super useful. There we go, we're at 192 already, and everything's beginning to feel easy, as you can see in chat. That just happens whenever your level gets high enough that sometimes it doesn't even, like, you know, use nearly as much resources and stuff, so that's super effective here. And we're going to go to 195 since we definitely want to get our McMMO up. And if you just do this for a while, this grinding here is definitely one way to really boost up your McMMO. And then obviously there are other ways as well. But the one downside to this is you can't really AFK it. Only because, I mean, you can, but I mean, you fear death. And you don't want to die because then you'll lose power level. But so what I would do is just throw your set of diamond armor here, which by the way never breaks, and then you can throw your diamonds in the chest as well. But that was just the first thing in today's episode, so I am going to show you guys the next tip for McMMO. Now the next tip involves a place known as the Dark Oak Forest, and if you have the top rank on the server known as Elemental, you can get this in your kit right here, an efficiency 4 on breaking 3 axe every single day, which is pretty useful for doing this the fastest. If you guys do want to check out the shop, it is linked down below, highly suggested. What you're going to want to do is you turn on your tree chopping, and then you just go ham on trees. As you see right there, we just very easily increased 4 in level, and then the thing is that definitely will help. I mean, it's definitely not as effective as the repair stat, just because repair actually has some practicality, whereas wood chopping on a faction server, not going to be the most necessary thing. But then you can hand this stuff, and you'll get a slight bit of money. I mean, you know, we just made like $600. They're definitely not great cash considering we have over $1 million, but it's better than nothing. Another easy level is whenever it's nighttime and you're waiting for this, just go ahead and attack the mobs. And being that I have tons of custom enchants on the sword right here, you will very easily be able to kill mobs. And if you guys do want to know how I made this sword, last Factions episode, we actually also created this sword, which was pretty awesome, so you're definitely going to want to check that one out if you haven't. Now, another good way, though, to earn some money, if I can check my home here, I have an McMMO home right here. And now, what you're going to want to do is if you find a place with some form of sand or gravel, you can very easily harvest this stuff up with the excavation perk, and it is actually very useful stuff, so I would highly suggest doing that if you haven't already done so. It's super useful, super valuable, and definitely worth it in my opinion. So go ahead and do that. Is another great way to increase your level. It's pretty useful, and of course if you do this in a desert biome, it'll be even easier than it currently is. Here you get some glowstone, which you can again sell, and also you get the sand, which you can sell, but it definitely doesn't earn as much money as the tree chopping one. But the thing is that this here you can do while you're waiting for your tree chopping to be refilled, since you can only use abilities every once in a while. See, like, we cannot use it yet. We have to wait some time, which is a bit unfortunate, but it kind of prevents a lot of like OP cheat and stuff, so I mean it kind of makes sense. But now that's my tips for McMMO, and we're gonna move on to the next very cool thing on the server, which you guys should totally check out. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever been to the Blaze Realm spawn on my server, but if you have, you'll see over here we always have a monthly crate, which is pretty cool. But so this month's crate is the St. Patrick's Day crate, which we're going to open up right now. So what we're going to do is when you buy this crate off the shop, it's very cheap, very affordable, and gives you tons of overpowered items. We're going to run this command right here and then confirm it. And then we got to wait, and we're going to get some pretty powerful items in our chest right here. And we're in the Luck of the Irish, so that's a pretty cool thing. But what we're going to do is we're going to see what we got. So we got the Bow of Shamrocks right here. Power 5, Punch 2, Infinity 1, Firework 4, Piercing 4. That's a pretty good bow. The Piercing will definitely come in handy. Probably going to swap out to that. Got a pretty good helmet here with Respiration 4, Implants 4, and Shielded 3. That's definitely pretty powerful. A super awesome Shovel of Explosions here. This thing is pretty powerful with the Energizing and Explosive. That'll definitely help my McMMO grinding. Marcher's Boots. Definitely not the greatest boots, but I mean Stomp, which is pretty useful. Shield 1, kind of low, but then Gears 1 just gives us a bit of speed. I'll take it. 80 levels right there. Boom, as you can see, my levels just went up for sure, which is pretty useful. And then we're just gonna, you know, leave that right there. And I guess I may have just destroyed that a bit, but you know, I'll take it. We got a 25k voucher. You can get better money than that, but 25k is still pretty good if you ask me. Then we also have the Leprechaun leggings right here, which give Prot 3. Definitely not the greatest, but we can always just quickly level that up with a regular anvil. Breaking 3, Shelf Destruct 2, Obsidian Shield Cursed, and Enlightened. I'm going to go ahead and swap those out, even though it still is only the Prot 3, because I really want that fire resistance. And then our sword right here, the St. Patrick's Day sword. Well, of course, this would be slightly more powerful if we didn't already create this. But we'll still keep it, you know, Sharp 4 on Breaking 3, Fire Aspect 2, as well as Charge, Disarming, Headless, and Blind. Do we even have Disarming on something? Yes, we do. We have Disarming 5. That is very awesome right there. Now, another cool thing is all of the crates give you a very awesome head, like admin item, which you guys can go ahead and put on display. For instance, we also have another head somewhere in my PV right here. We got, well, that's Building Symmetries, which we got from killing him. But we had the Skull of Abraham Lincoln. Okay, we just lost our Skull of Abraham Lincoln because of the McMMO or MC lag thingamajig that takes away the items. That is not happening yet, so we will have to try to get that back. I wonder if I can get it back or not. But either way, we have the Pot of Gold, which you can throw on your head and looks super awesome, you know, so that's our Pot of Gold on there. We can put that on display somewhere in our base. We'll definitely have to do that, but we are going to strive to get back that Abraham Lincoln head. I'm pretty sure we'll have to kill another player who has it. Or if any other player has it on the server and wants to bargain for it, let me know down in the comment section, because I could consider buying a new one. But if you guys have enjoyed today's episode on Eternal Elements, if you guys could join the server down below, check out the store if you want to. Never required, but always very much appreciated. If you could like and subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. But I'll see you guys on the next Eternal Elements Factions video. Bye!